All right, check it out, guys. Open sights, no red dot. I'm just gonna set this little guy right here on top of it, click it down. Oh, magically I've got a red dot on here. All right, hey, I've been running this system for about a year and a half or so. Have absolutely loved this. You know, we probably overuse the term game changer in the gun world, but this might actually be a game changer right here. To be able to run open sights or red dot without a bunch of tooling, just a flip of a switch. All of a sudden I'm back to open sights, set it back on here, and then always go slower when you're on camera. Set it right back on here, set it right on the rail, click it, back to red dot. All right, I'm gonna tell you 6 reasons why you might want one of these systems instead of just milling your slide. Coming up on Modern Mountain Man. All right, reason number 1 why you might want to run a quick detach micro RDS system instead of milling your slide out for, because I mean you can take your slide down to a gun shop, to a machine shop. They can mill it out perfectly for these things, but I want to tell you why you might want one of these instead. Reason number 1, maybe you have a classic firearm of some sort that you don't want to mar up. So this weapon I've got on right here, this is a Jericho 941 PSL. This one was actually in military surplus. I bought this off a military surplus sale. This one has actually been over there doing the stuff. And there's part of me that just wouldn't want to just, you know, grind this thing up and ruin a piece of history. Another reason why you may want a micro RDS quick detach system is because of holster differences. All right, so right here in my outside the waistband holster, it covers the trigger just fine, but stops shy of the red dot, so I can run this whole system together without any problem. However, when it comes to my alien gear cloak tuck, which is what I would normally carry when I'm trying to conceal, when I put this guy in there, see, it's kind of running into a problem right there. It's not going all the way in. See, here's where the trigger is supposed to be, and here's where it's ending up because this is in the way. However, detach that, bam, I can fully engage it. Now we're good to go. We can carry this and we're ready to rock. So you may have a more forgiving holster for this, or you may have a holster that's not going to put up with this micro dot being in the way. Another reason why you might want to run a quick detach system is if this is your competition gun. You might go on a Saturday morning, you're not professional, you're not sponsored, you don't have money just flowing out of your wazoo, and you don't have, like, this is my competition gun for this class and this is my competition gun for this class. You might have just one gun, or you may just have a handful of guns. But say I wanted to run this gun in a competition where I can run optics, I can run it in that one, and all of a sudden there's an open sight competition where I'm not allowed to run optics. Bam, I just pull it off and I'm ready to rock and roll again. So this could be 2 competition guns in one because you have a quick detach system. Another reason why a quick detach system might work well for you is if you only own one red dot and you're like, I want to run this red dot on more than one weapon. Maybe I want to switch this to my other handgun. Like I want to run a double action, and then I want to switch it over to my single action or to my striker fire. And I've got different guns I want to switch it to. If you got multiple of the sights, it's just a matter of moving the quick detach from one to the other. Or if you said, all right, I want to pop this one off and put it on my AR. So I've got like a 3x9 optic on there, but I want something that I can cant to the side and run a red dot. Look, you can just pop this off, throw it on there. I've even seen some people run this one on a shotgun before when you're turkey hunting or whatnot. So another reason for running a quick detach system is if I want to remove it from this gun and put it on a different gun. Another reason why I would say this is a good optic system for you is this. If you don't know where you stand on red dots yet, if you're new to the gun world, this is a brand new idea for you, and you look, shooting with open sights and shooting with red dots, there's some fundamentals that cross over from one to the other, but there's some things that are very different about shooting with red dot versus shooting with open sights, and you're still in that place of saying, am I an open sight guy or am I a red dot guy? Am I both? This is a good opportunity for you to go to the range with one gun and make a real good scientific case for, all right, I'm shooting the same gun. half the time I'm shooting it with open sights, half the time I'm shooting with red dots. Which one do I shoot faster? Which one do I shoot more accurate? And this is a good opportunity for you to decide on whether red dots are a thing for you or not, or whether you just want to be an open sight guy. Another advantage to this is, all right, let's say you're running your red dot and something happens. I haven't had anything happen to this one yet, but it's a piece of machinery. Machinery can break. Whether my battery dies, my screen cracks, it gets some mud in there, something makes it so I can't use this red dot. If I can't use a red dot on a milled slide where it's permanently attached, if I don't have suppressor height sights that give me a co-witness, if it's just sitting on the surface like this, man, this becomes a short club or a guess shot. But with this one, if I break my glass, if I get mud on it, something happens, the battery dies, bang, pop that off, and really quickly, I'm running open sights again. And last, but definitely not least for the most of us, is this quick detach system, generally speaking, is going to be cheaper for you than taking it to the machine shop and having it milled. Once again, that's a broad generalization. You might have somebody who's cutting you a deal, or you might find a shop that just does it cheaper. I don't know. But generally speaking, this quick detach system is going to be cheaper than the expense of milling your slide, having your slide repainted so that it's, doesn't have mismatched colors from where the milling happened. Generally speaking, this option is going to be cheaper for you. Now you may be wondering to yourself, all right, Modern Mountain Man, during the course of this conversation, I've seen you detach and reattach this Micro RDS multiple times. Is this something that throws off its accuracy? I have only sighted this in twice. I sighted in the initial time, and then I switched to ammunition brands, and I sighted it in again, and it holds true. I pop it on, pop it off all the time. Once again, like I said, when this one goes in the alien gear holster, it has to come off. There are times that I take it off just to practice with open sights. Sometimes I practice just for speed, pulling it off. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this system. I'm gonna be on their website soon looking for other sight options for me to put this same red dot onto a few of my other handguns just to see how I can make more use of this. But can I tell you what? I am a fan. I'm looking forward to running this in competition again. One of my favorite competitions I've been running lately is the gun run, where it's basically a 5K mud run with firearms, and I'm gonna get a weapons mount light on here and run a night run here pretty soon. But I love this gun, I love this sight, and I highly recommend you check it out. And so I know I mentioned this was on my Jericho, but I'll drop some links below. They make this for Glocks, SIGs, Smith & Wessons, all the main manufacturers. It's out there for them. So I'll drop some Amazon affiliate links or something like that below to show you how to find this system for yourself and for your gun. God bless you, and go take your mountain.